friends, welcome to this week's video. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melissa Edwards and I am a first year SRNA school student. This is my second week of school. My first semester is completely online, but I do want to just video my whole journey through the next 3 years of SRNA school. So if you watched last week's vlog, you saw how I kind of was starting to organize my life and figure out how school was even gonna work. But now I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a handle on it. I'm not completely overwhelmed. I'm working 2 days a week as a CVICU nurse and doing online school, 5 classes for CRNA school. That's my life. So to kick off this week, today is Monday. It's exactly 9:30.
So all of us within ourselves, we have
I'm currently watching, I'm doing some patho. For first semester, I'm taking patho, advanced patho, health informatics, public policy, stats, and role development. So those are my 5 classes. This morning, it's Monday morning, I'm working on patho, and then I made like a little to-do list on my notes here. And then I work tomorrow, and then I'm off the rest of the week, and then I work Saturday. So yeah, get as much as I can done today. As always, if you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up and click subscribe so that you can follow along with the Propofol Diaries community and be with me through my journey through CRNA school. Anyway, I have to stop procrastinating, get back to learning about the chromosomes, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So last year, I accidentally became obsessed with the Great British Baking Show and then thought that I was a baker after. So after many failed baking attempts, I've gotten a little bit better. So I made this, I'll put a clip of yesterday when I first made it, this like chocolate cinnamon bread, and it was like this pretty braid. So I'm getting better, you know, but just wanted to brag a little bit about my mad baking skills. So it's 12:30 and I just finished lunch. Now I'm gonna get back to, I didn't finish my patho lecture yet because I realized that I had this like mandatory COVID education that I had to do, and I couldn't remember exactly when it was due. I knew it was coming up, so I was like, let me go ahead and do this real quick. So I took a little intermission for patho, got that done. So now I am a little bit like off of my schedule that I wanted to be on for the day, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to get back and finish the rest of this genetics lesson and then try and do some like discussion posts. So I just watched the coolest video on epigenetics and like the ability to change the epigenome. And it's really interesting stuff. I'm excited to see, because this video looks really old that I just watched. So I kind of want to do a little research and see like if that's so cool, you know, what have they come up with, you know, in the time from when this was put out to now. I bet there's a lot more like innovation and stuff in it. So it's interesting stuff, epigenetics. If you, you know, want to look it up and start getting an idea of what it is, it's pretty cool stuff. I'm not doing stats tonight. There's no way I'm doing stats tonight. My brain is fried. It's 6:05. I just finished my role development post that I need to do, my discussion post, but I just haven't had to look up like journal articles and do APA citations in years. So it took me so long to find good resources that were relevant and then to cite them properly and do proper in-text citations and a reference list. And yeah, so my brain's fried. I know it'll get easier with time, but it's just so frustrating that things are taking me so long to do right now that shouldn't be taking me that long. So it's not like the actual thought process and writing of the post and everything that's taking a long time. It's finding the resources and the articles and stuff that I need to be able to write the discussion post. So it's my little rant about how everything's taking me forever. I'm gonna go try and find something to eat for dinner. I can't even form a sentence. So I will check in with you guys. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't really know. I gotta get my life together. So I'll see you guys when something, I don't know. I'll see you guys later. else loves having car problems. It's like a freaking Christmas tree. Well, we got absolutely destroyed today at work. It was, the entire unit was full, and we still had patients who needed to come to the unit and they couldn't. So it was just insane. My manager, Christy, did buy us all pub subs for lunch though, which was awesome. Greatly appreciated. She's literally the best manager ever, and I'm really sad about when I eventually leave in the next couple of months because I literally have the best manager ever, and it makes me so sad. And she's asking me every day if I can come in and help because we're like short-staffed and there's surgeries and, you know, patients that need nurses, and now that I've started school, like I can't pick up as much as I was before, and it makes me sad because I feel like I can't help my unit as much as I could, and I feel like I'm disappointing them, but I feel like I have to remember to put school above everything else right now for the next 3 years. But yeah, it just makes me sad that I can't help out like as much as I want to on the unit, but I have to prioritize. Anyway, I'm gonna take a shower now because I'm exhausted, and then I'm going to eat dinner, probably go to bed early, and wake up tomorrow to do schoolwork. So I will see you guys back in the office. Sierra. I was trying to show them how cuddly and cute you are. But you're a Sour Patch Kid. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 13th, 7:45, and I'm ready and I'm in the office. Usually I kind of take my time a little bit in the morning. I'm not kind of like in that much of a rush, but I was at work yesterday and we were absolutely slammed. My manager asked if I could come in and help today. I really don't want to because I want to get a lot of stuff for school done, but I also feel bad because I know they're slammed and they're short nurses, and so what's nice on my unit is it's surgical, mostly surgical, so I can just come in and take a heart. So just take like a post-op cabbage patient, which is a coronary artery bypass surgery. So they normally don't come out until like either late morning or early afternoon. So I'm hoping that I can be really productive this morning, get as much done as I can by like noon, and then go in at maybe like 1 to help them. But I need to get stuff done first. So I got up early. I'm gonna see how much I get done and then go be a good team player and help my team out. But I can't, it just sucks, I can't afford to sacrifice any school stuff for work. That's my top priority. But I also can't say no when people ask me things. So, especially when my manager comes up, because she's so nice. Like, she bought us all lunch yesterday and cookies, and she's literally will like mail me thank you notes for coming in to help on like crazy days. And but yeah, so I feel like I gotta give back and help her. So I'm gonna stop talking to you guys. First of all, I'm going to see what I can get done for school. I think I need to. I did a discussion post like 2 days ago for role development, and I need to do my 2 replies. I need to write my my post for stats, and I need to take a stats quiz. So if I can write my replies and do at least my discussion post, I'll be happy. So yeah, stop procrastinating. Gonna get into it. Ooh, look at this though. So I took a post-op heart yesterday, and the SRNA was telling me about like the AA gradient and how it was a really large gradient on this patient, and I didn't 100% understand what she was talking about. So I went home and I was like looking up stuff about like the AA gradient, and it's actually super interesting, pretty easy to understand, except you have to calculate, I guess, the alveolar gas equation. And I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. And then I'm trying to understand this alveolar gas equation, and I'm assuming there's got to be like an easier way to do it like in actual practice, and I just don't know yet. But it's literally like, it says PaO2 equals PaTm minus PH2O and FiO2 minus PaCO2 over RQ. And I was like, I don't know what any of this means. So I watched like a little YouTube video. It was like, learn the alveolar gas equation in 3 minutes. People, I got to like the end of minute 1 and just had to turn it off because I was in like overload. I don't know if it's just because I had worked like 13 hours and then tried to go home and learn this equation. But yeah, I felt like a complete idiot. So anyway, I'm such a nerd. I literally come home and I read like articles on stuff like this because I find it really interesting when I learn about it like in practice and want to like try and understand it myself. So I'm hoping that when I'm actually having to learn stuff like this for school, I will still be as interested in it, even though it's not like because I found it interesting. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm very distractible right now. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Okay, focus. Love when I'm trying to find like an in-date relevant article and it brings me something from 1985. There is something super satisfying about doing a lot of research and then writing like a bomb sentence for a post. Pretty proud of my sentence. Look at all of these check marks. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of boom. I remembered that I had a Panera gift card, so treat yourself. Morning, guys. What day is it? Thursday? It's Thursday morning. It's about 10 o'clock. I've honestly just been messing around all morning, playing with the dogs and just taking my time getting up. I was exhausted after work yesterday and yeah, so I just finished getting ready. I need to take 2 quizzes today. That's my goal, is to take 2 quizzes today. And then I want to start editing this video, take a couple pictures this afternoon. And I'm gonna go to the store now because I need to pick up a couple groceries. So I figure I'll get that done first so then I can just be at home the rest of the afternoon. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grocery shopping and then study, take my quizzes, edit, and take pictures. That's gonna be my day. These girls know I hook it up every time I come home from the store. Milos. Who loves Milos? So Daisy, wait. Daisy's the absolute gentlest. And Sierra's gonna rip my hand off. Daisy, easy. Good girl. Okay, easy. Ah! That's not easy. No, not easy. So it's noon, and I actually did make it into the office, so that's a start. I don't know. I'm so distractible today. I'm gonna focus. I think it's so cold outside. I just want to be snuggled up. Okay, enough fooling around. I'm going to figure out my life for the day. Wish me luck. So I just went to do some reading for health informatics and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this isn't matching up. The reading isn't matching up. I rented the wrong edition of the textbook. So I'm gonna have to send this back. Luckily I'm within my return window, so they won't charge me for it, but it's annoying. So I just ordered the right one from Amazon, but I have to bring this one to UPS and drop it off in the next couple days. But yeah, sometimes I wonder how I've made it this far in the world. But I don't know if you guys can see very well, but the building, maybe back up, the building is getting constructed. I'm so excited to see it up because Morgan has been working so hard and saving and really putting his all into being able to get his building up so that he'll have a workshop. He is a marine mechanic, so he's constantly working on boats. So it's hard in Florida in the summer when it gets super hot for him to be able to work outside. And then it rains a lot in Florida too. So it'll be a great way for him to be able to be as productive as he can and have his man space, his workshop. I'm so excited for him. So I have my office, my ether dome, as I'm calling it, and he'll have his building. So yeah, exciting stuff happening in the Edwards Manor. Well, my friends, it's that time of the week. It is, what time is it? 3 o'clock exactly, and I finished my quizzes. Now I'm going to just enjoy the rest of the day. I got everything done that I needed to this week. I work again tomorrow, which is Friday, and then it's the weekend, so I'm actually probably gonna put in a good amount of schoolwork this weekend. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week, my second week of SRNA school vlog. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, it's been a good week. I feel like I'm getting my head around everything. It's not going to be as bad, at least not in the beginning. Probably later in the semester, it'll get a little bit dicey. But for now, we're surviving and doing pretty well. We post new videos every Sunday night at 8 p.m. so you can fall asleep with Propofol Diaries. Thanks, guys. Good night.